What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Make sure to drop a like on this video. So Trailblazers legend Damian Lillard has already made the NBA's 75th anniversary team, but does that mean he's a lock for the Hall of Fame? Speaking on his podcast, former NBA guard Patrick Beverley made the case against Lillard, arguing that if Derrick Rose isn't Hall of Fame worthy, then neither is a 35-year-old guard out of Weber State.
On the bus, like Pat Bev, is Dame Lillard Hall of Fame? Hell no. Like I love Dame. I love Dame. I promise you, I love Dame. There's no ill will, no beef with Dame at all. But like Hall of Fame is like first off, I feel like we it's too many people getting Hall of Fame. You feel me? Like I feel like it's too many people getting Hall of Fame, right? Let me start off with that. Second off, like Hall of Fame has to be like a combination of like obviously points, rebounds, assists. It has to be a combination of like wins. It has to be a combination of playoff appearances, and it has to be a combination of championships. And right, like if we get like, how we gonna say no to D Rose getting MVP and say yes to Dame Lillard? You know what I'm saying? So like you feel me? Like if we get a chip for show, right? If we get a chip for show, but like scoring a lot of points on like, you feel me, okay teams, you feel me? Like I don't think that gets you into Hall of Fame. Like Hall of Fame is like, I don't know. When I, as a person who would dream of being in Hall of Fame, right? That look at the players in the Hall.
Now, to this day, Derrick Rose's claims to the Hall of Fame is hotly contested. As the youngest MVP in NBA history, he helped bring life back to the Bulls in the post-Jordan era. At his best, he was simply unstoppable on the court, with averages of 25 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 1 steal per game on 44% shooting and 33% from 3. In the end, though, it's unlikely that he'll ever make the cut to get into the Hall of Fame. But he did have the exclusive honor of having his jersey retired by the Bulls. But for Beverley, Rose's case is a lot stronger than Dame's, but there is some negative bias involved, as the two were considered rivals in earlier days thanks to several heated and high-stakes battles on the court, and the trash talk that came after only perpetuated the resentment. But to Beverley's point, Lillard doesn't have an MVP to his name. In fact, his playoff track record isn't any better than Rose's, despite a mostly healthy career. To date, Lillard has only made the conference finals once back in 2019 when his Trailblazers were swept by the Golden State Warriors. Now, despite his lack of playoff success, Lillard has a stronger argument than Pat Bev gives him credit for. Besides his stats as a 9-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA player, and former Rookie of the Year, Dame also has impressive career numbers of 25 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1 steal per game on 44% shooting and 37% from 3. As one of the game's all-time greatest shooters and scorers, he's considered the best player in Blazers franchise history, leading the team in scoring, 3-point field goals made, and free throws. Today at 35, he recently returned to Portland after 2 years with the Bucks to finish where it all began. Now, as he wraps up his recovery from a devastating Achilles tear, there's optimism about what comes next. At 9th in the West, currently sitting at 37-37, the Blazers are in no position to compete for a title right now, but they are building up a core that can do great things in the future, notably with guys like Donovan Clingan, Scoot Henderson, and Deni Avdija. They have the pieces in place to become a real threat next season when Lillard finally returns to the lineup. He hasn't been seen on the court since All-Star Weekend, but he likes what he's been seeing from this team from the opening jump. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the comments, and I'll see you in the next upload.